Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about something really important, your heart health. I'm sure you've heard about how important your heart is. It's the engine that keeps your body running. But did you know that your body can give you clues when your heart isn't working as well as it should? Recognizing these signs early could help prevent serious problems later. In this video, I'll tell you about 7 signs that might be showing up on your body, and that could mean your heart needs attention. Some of these signs might seem small or easy to miss, but they can be really important. If you catch these signs early, you can talk to a doctor and take steps to protect your heart. Make sure you stick around until the end, because I'll share all the signs, and they're all important to know. And if you think this video is helpful, please give it a like and share it with your family and friends. The more people that see this, the more we can help others who might not have easy access to doctors or hospitals. It could even help save a life. The 7 signs that might mean something is wrong with your heart. 1. Cyanosis of the skin. It's when your skin turns a bluish or purplish color, and it can be a sign that your blood isn't carrying enough oxygen. Normally, your skin has a pinkish tone because your blood is full of oxygen, which is essential for your body to work. But when your heart or lungs aren't doing their job properly, your blood doesn't get enough oxygen, and your skin can start to turn blue. You'll usually notice this bluish color around the lips, fingertips, or even in other parts of the body. It might look like your fingers are cold all the time or like your lips are always chapped and blue. This is your body's way of waving a red flag, saying,
"Help! Something's wrong here."
There are different types of cyanosis. Central cyanosis happens when there's not enough oxygen in your blood. It usually affects your lips and tongue and can signal a serious issue with your heart or lungs. Peripheral cyanosis, on the other hand, happens when your blood isn't circulating well to your arms or legs. Your fingers or toes can turn blue. Either way, cyanosis is a sign that your blood isn't getting the oxygen it needs, and you should definitely see a doctor if you notice this happening. 2. Hair loss on the legs. We all lose hair every day, right? But if you notice that you're losing hair in specific areas, like on your legs or feet, it could be more than just regular hair loss. It might be a sign that your blood circulation isn't as good as it should be. This condition is known as peripheral artery disease, PAD. So why does this happen? Your hair follicles, the tiny spots where your hair grows, need a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients. These come from your blood. If your blood isn't flowing well, especially to your legs and feet, the hair follicles don't get what they need, and your hair can start to fall out. Imagine your arteries, the tubes that carry your blood, as highways. If there's a traffic jam because of something like plaque buildup, the blood can't flow smoothly. This leads to less oxygen reaching your legs, and one of the first signs might be hair loss in that area. It's like your body's way of saying,
"Hey, something's blocking the flow down here."
Now, hair loss by itself doesn't always mean something serious, but if you notice it along with other symptoms, like pain in your legs when walking or sores that don't heal, it's a good idea to talk to a doctor. PAD can lead to more serious problems if it's not treated, like infections or even amputations in extreme cases. 3. Xanthelasma on the eyelids. Have you ever seen someone with small, soft, yellowish bumps around their eyes, especially on their upper eyelids? These bumps are called xanthelasma, and while they aren't harmful on their own, they could be a sign that your cholesterol is too high. When there's too much cholesterol in your blood, it can start to build up in your arteries, and sometimes even in your skin. Xanthelasma is one way your body stores extra cholesterol. It shows up as those little yellow patches on your eyelids. These patches might not cause any pain or discomfort, but they're like a warning sign that your cholesterol levels could be too high. And having high cholesterol is a big risk factor for heart disease because it can lead to blockages in your arteries. If you notice these yellow spots, it's definitely worth checking in with your doctor to get your cholesterol levels tested. It's better to know now so you can make changes to protect your heart. 4. Frank's sign, diagonal earlobe crease. Have you ever noticed a diagonal line running across someone's earlobe? This is called Frank's sign. And it might be a clue that your heart isn't as healthy as it should be. Studies have shown a link between this crease and coronary artery disease, which is when the arteries that supply blood to your heart get blocked or narrowed. The diagonal line usually starts at the bottom of the earlobe and runs upward. It's a small thing, but it can be an important signal. Not everyone with this crease has heart problems, but enough people do that it's worth paying attention to. If you're younger and you notice this crease, it's especially important to talk to a doctor because it could mean there's something going on with your heart. For older people, this crease can sometimes just be a sign of aging, but it's always better to be safe and have it checked out. 5. Arcus Senilis, white or gray ring. Around the eye, this is a white or gray ring that forms around the edge of your cornea, the clear part of your eye. It's really common in older adults, and for them, it's usually not a big deal. But if you're younger and you notice this ring, it could be a sign that your cholesterol is too high. When your cholesterol levels are high, fatty deposits can build up in your body, and sometimes they even show up in your eyes. This ring around your cornea is one way your body might be showing you that your lipid, fat, levels are too high. High cholesterol is something you can't always feel, but it's a major risk for heart disease. The good news is that if your cholesterol is high, there are treatments and lifestyle changes that can help lower it and protect your heart. What to do next? So, we've talked about 7 signs that might show up on your body if your heart isn't as healthy as it should be. Some of these signs are easy to miss, or might seem like no big deal, but they can be your body's way of telling you that something's wrong. If you notice any of these signs, it's really important to check in with a doctor and make sure your heart is okay. If you're feeling worried about your heart health, or have noticed any of these signs in yourself or someone you know, don't wait to take action. Watch the video we're putting up on the screen right now. It's full of helpful information that can show you how to protect your heart and stay healthy. Your heart is too important to ignore. Click the video and I'll see you there.